2004, statists assembled in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for the Green Party's first national convention. Crashers knew that a gathering of socialists on this scale was too significant to go unanswered. Once again posing as members of Progressives Against Progress, Crashers infiltrated the event and set up shop in front of the main convention hall. Their goal was to try and out-progressive the progressives by encouraging convention attendees to sign their ridiculous petitions, including one calling for an end to corporate farming in order to reduce the food supply and help curb the epidemic of obesity. Take a look.
How's it going?
What's all this?
Well, we're the Progressives Against Progress. We're trying to get the Green Party to take a further stand on a lot of issues that we're concerned about. You can take some literature if you like, and then if you'd like what you read, sign our petitions. Make sure you help us out.
Bandwidth here is talking about FCC regulations?
No, bandwidth on the internet is the amount of information you can put through the channels that are there. So if you have, let's say a cable carries a certain amount of information, there's a limited amount of information that can be transferred across the internet at any one time. So if I have a site and I have lots of movies that are being downloaded from it, that leaves less bandwidth for you, for your site. So we want to sort of democratize the internet in that way. We want to make sure that people have enough bandwidth for everyone. And we're opposing a bandwidth tax, actually.
Bandwidth tax.
That's right. So
do I have to be Illinois?
No, not at all. Any place.
This is just progress. All progress, or just?
Well, sometimes a step backwards is a step forward.
Sometimes,
that's really the way we look at it. So not all progress, but there's some things that are necessary, but a lot of things we've gone too far.
So not necessarily Luddites.
No, not against technology. No, not completely technology.
Okay.
But just there's a line. We've gone far enough. We don't need to go any further.
Well, corporate farming.
Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example. We need to go back to family farming. That's just the way it is, and that would help to solve too a lot of the problem they've been complaining about with obesity in the United States. If there's less food for people to eat, and you don't need to worry so much about people overeating. So it's an important issue in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
In fact, we're talking about trying to even further democratize the internet because the bandwidth is such a limited resource. We want to make sure that the stuff that's up on the internet is stuff that most of us agree with. That if there's stuff that isn't, we don't want to limit free speech, but at the same time, we want to make sure that our bandwidth is being used to promote things that aren't just this little minority group agrees with. If there's an issue like let's say there's a racism website or something like that, the majority of us don't agree with it. We can vote it down. That's the kind of thing that helps to.
First Amendment, though. I mean, I don't want to read that stuff. I'm not sure I'm real comfortable with the idea of eliminating it throughout.
Well, perhaps not eliminating it, but at least limiting their bandwidth. Because it's community bandwidth. It's our bandwidth. It's ours. We don't want them using too much of it.
Okay. All right. I buy that. That's the same thing as a commercial.
Basically,
really.
Yeah.
It would be the same.
That's right. Thank you. You bet.
Much to their surprise, the absurd petitions didn't get the horror-struck reaction the Crashers were after. They decided to take it a step further. Crashers snuck into the nominating meeting as voting was about to begin and distributed flyers to the delegates suggesting that Fidel Castro receive the Green Party's nomination for president. Response to the flyers was mixed, with some delegates reacting angrily while others defended Castro's record as a world-class environmentalist. The Castro flyer was mentioned in articles printed in 7 national newspapers, a feat that earned us a written response from the Green Party's media coordinator, who contacted us to whine about our crash and the perceived ruin of their non-event.